took a pregnancy test this morning. And since there's a little blue cross on it, that means I'm pregnant. We're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a baby.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Wow, I thought we were being really careful, but wow. And you wanna? I don't think we're ready. No, I don't. This is a big mistake. It's just not the right time. It's not the right time. We need to have him.
God doesn't want me to do that. That's murder.
It says it in the Bible that God, you're not even a human being until you own property. God doesn't care. God doesn't care about the baby. It's not going to be a big deal. It's just going to be like going to the dentist. You just go in there and just, and then we go to Baskin Robbins afterwards. Get you a big old one of those coffee shakes that you like so much, huh? You want to have the baby, you want to have this baby, or you want a coffee shake?
I've always wanted a baby, you know that.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should have this baby. I mean, things aren't going to be easy. I mean, I don't make any money now, and I might be able to get a job at the factory where my dad works, and I'll make about $250 a week. You know, we'll have a baby. You know, we'll have to live on the east side with all the other, you know, poor folks and Mexicans and stuff. And you know what? You'll be the only white woman there, but I'm sure they'll leave you alone. And you know, we'll get some bars on the windows, and you know, we'll decorate it up real nice. We'll cover all the blood and piss stains up with some real nice carpet. You know, I think my mom has some carpets in the garage. That'd be nice. Yeah, and you know that it's mostly about you. I think the thing I'm worried about is that you're gonna have to give up your dreams, because you know you're an amazing dancer, and remember, your instructor said if you work real hard, you might be able to go be a professional dancer. Can you imagine that? Traveling around the world, huh? And you know, being a professional dancer. Imagine that life that you're giving up. And you know what? I applaud you. I applaud you for giving up that wonderful life that you're obviously destined to have, so that you could raise my child in the ghetto. I'm gonna go get the keys to the car. Alright?
No.
I'm gonna start the car. And if you just come and sit in the car with me,
No.
I won't say a word. We'll go. We'll do this like nothing. I'll go get a coffee shake. Listen, thanks for letting me come by. Listen, there's something I need to tell you. Christine's pregnant, and it's mine. I'm really worried. I think the best thing to do would be to abort the baby, and she doesn't want to do that.
Well, maybe she should have the baby. I mean, a baby's a precious thing. When you can't have kids like me, then you realize how precious of a thing that is. I couldn't tell somebody not to have one.
No. The worst thing in the world would be to her to have that baby. That would be the worst thing in the world. Worse than genocide in Africa. This would be the worst thing in the world, for her to have that baby.
I mean, I'd love to be a mother. You know that.
And listen, I know you can't have kids of your own. I know all about your shriveled up ovaries that no eggs in them and all that. I've heard. Here's what really bothers me. Looking at you now, I'm seeing somebody who is born to be a mother. But for some reason, God didn't give her nice plump ovaries. But he gave Christine big, beautiful, plump, egg-filled ovaries. And, she's so fertile. I mean, she gets pregnant just sharing the same soap with her. I mean, I pulled out way early. Way early. And, I tried. I tried to be careful. I just don't think Christine's ready right now to have a kid. She's still a kid herself, I mean, she's pretty immature for a 16-year-old, you know what I mean? If it was someone maybe more like you,
As horrible as that sounds, maybe you're right.
Because right now the spirit of the baby is saying, help me, I don't want to be born to this woman and this guy. They don't love each other. She's not ready. Help me, somebody help me. The baby wants to be aborted. It doesn't want to come into this world. Not yet. When it comes back, it'll come back much happier. When it comes back from the soul storage unit in heaven. 'Cause that's where it's gonna go. Once the fetus is gone, it just goes back to heaven. I would love to be in heaven, wouldn't you? Send it back to heaven. Send it to heaven. In heaven, everything is fine. In heaven, everything is fine. You got your good things, I got mine. Remember that movie?
I'll talk to her.
Hey, be strong. Alright, be strong.
What's going on? I haven't heard from you in like 2 days.
I'm pregnant. And I want to keep it. But Daryl wants an abortion.
Maybe you should. I don't know. I don't think you should have Daryl's kid. I really don't. You've got so much going for you.
Listen, I know you can't have kids of your own. And fuck you if you don't like Daryl. He's my man and not any of your business.
You know what? I might not have working ovaries like you do, but let me just tell you something. If I did, and I had Daryl's baby inside of me, Daryl's, then I would rip that thing out as violently as possible. You are going to have the most miserable life. You could have been something, and you're gonna be shit. You are gonna be shit now. I don't think you should have Daryl's kid.
God doesn't want me to do that. That's murder.
This is a big mistake.
You could have been something, and you're gonna be shit.
We'll get some bars on the windows and, we'll decorate it up real nice.
I always wanted a baby.
Rip that thing out as violently as possible.